thinks anything, Maleo. He'll be spotted everywhere no matter his name. He should flee to Cuba or something like this. Changing his name isn't a good idea since it's gonna get leaked anyways. What good does changing your name do when you're as easily recognizable as him as well? He needs to lose hundreds of pounds and get a hair transplant. As other sources state that he's been unsurprisingly struggling with money. He's broke. Like, YouTube made him money, but after having that, he got
Subway Surfer. The good old days.
Master of Work was one of the people trying to expose EDP all the way back in 2020. Stated in October that EDP had less than $3,300 cash left in his account, plus 2 cars and a couple of other things that he might be able to sell.
The only income that he has, other than the $3,300 that he has left in his bank account, is maybe the $40 grand in weapons and the 2 cars that he owns.
However, in the 2
Man, I'm gonna have to start selling those gats that he has.
to confirm that EDP 445 has sold one of his cars, possibly indicating that his cash stack has dwindled even further. In the same live stream during which Master of Work would discuss EDP's financial situation, it also mentioned that EDP had been evicted from his apartment complex as the property owner received numerous complaints about having him as a tenant.
Call up Spur Apartments and verify for yourself. EDP will no longer be living at Spur Apartments. The reason why he got evicted is because of constant harassment the property owner has been getting.
Since then, EDP has been living out of a suitcase at various hotels. However, even then, his detractors have been going around trying to get him kicked out of wherever he happens to be staying.
Not everyone, just the young people.
EDP's detractors have made his life such a living hell that if anything, an arrest or a short stint in prison would almost make his circumstances more comfortable. We'll preface this part by stating that there have been numerous accounts of EDP being arrested, however they never seem to have any rock-solid proof to go along with it, so take everything said in the next section with a grain of salt. In late October, a YouTuber by the name of Matt Simon seemed confident that EDP had been arrested, yet provided no evidence or reason for the arrest.
EDP has been arrested. Today is October 25th.
I thought it was short, to be honest.
11:30 at night, and EDP has been arrested today. He was actually arrested today.
YouTube chat.
This claim clearly lacks credibility.
If y'all fans of EDP, shame on you.
Seems to be done. However, a former friend of EDP 445 by the name of Felipe claims to have some stronger evidence pertaining to the potential arrest of an EDP 445. Less than a month ago, on the 3rd of December 2021, he'd uploaded a video titled "Is EDP 445 in Jail?" In this video, Felipe explained that while out having dinner, he'd get a call from a private number stating that it was EDP 445 who was being held at the Henderson, Nevada Detention Center.
So the third time I picked up, I was, hello, and it said, this is the Henderson, Nevada Detention Center, inmate for Brian Moreland, would you like to receive the call? And I, hung up, and then called again. And the same thing happened, would you like to receive a call? So I said yes, because I was like, I was just curious to see, holy shit, he got arrested, wow,
The issue is the only evidence that he's able to provide is 4 no-caller ID calls on his iPhone, which isn't exactly rock-solid evidence to say the least, and Felipe's character is suspect at best. He only gets views when he talks about EDP 445, and without EDP on the internet to defend himself, anyone can say anything. Additionally, if EDP did successfully change his name in October or November, as mentioned previously, this would prove the story to be fake, as the guy states that it was Brian Moreland on the other end of the phone. One comment stated, looked up every inmate record in Clark County, which is where Henderson is, Kern
How do
County,
you
which is
know
where
that?
Bakersfield is, and Manatee County, which is where Bradenton, Florida is, which said that he was connected to online. No Brian Moreland is in any of those prisons. In the end, it doesn't really matter whether or not he's in actual prison, as it's safe to say that EDP is a man who made a mistake so bad that even outside of concrete prison walls, he barely has a drop of freedom.
Why do you want little kids, my G? Alright, let's tune into this game. 0-0.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Second and 6 with the ball on the 7. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Here's Fields. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And his kick is good.
Big stops.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
Let's see what the 49ers do.
But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points will put on the board.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they get up to the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 11 now. Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance.
I know them ones.
And then they got hit with that big play.
They don't be hitting these bricks like they used to.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that it helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
They'll try and run for the first with Sermon. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Here's a diving catch right side, and it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Richie James His second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on.
Hey, Quest, how you like Wilkerson's play today?
To the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Makes you wonder why he wasn't playing sooner.
First and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Facts. Facts only.
Play action. It's Fields. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
On play action, Fields. They'll roll him out right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's more. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but he takes it inside the 40.
We talk about mobility and quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to evade and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. This is McCaffrey. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Fields. They'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Touchdown! Christian McCaffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead is now 10-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, another shot for Sermon. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
What are you saying, Fo?
Sure, man. I'm saying, man. Don't be saying. I'm about to hop on. My brother just finishing the fight game. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, man. Them. Happy New Year, you know.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You joined right after.
I'm watching the stream. Oh, your brother. Oh, your brother? Yeah, I just seen that too.
Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Sermon now on 1st and 10.
Why is the play still moving? Like,
Second and 6.
holy smokes.
On every play call, you realize it's not a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
From the 44, Lance. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, watching NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. In this case, he picks up a first down.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
You know what? Box these.
Now a play fake. Lance gets this one to Juszczyk. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Lance, a give now to Sherman. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff. Sermon. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the
There's something different here.
What's wrong?
is he understands what an offense
Going.
is going to do before the ball's even snapped.
Lost
A
it.
great job
Yeah.
of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
I'll be home. I'll be silent.
Yes.
On 3rd down, here's Sermon. And Sermon is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Gold is good. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here's Richie James on the return. And he returns this to the 22. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On play action, Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now Lance. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings
No, I don't have any momentum right now.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
That's Brandon.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
Next year.
Gun snap, Fields. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Fields rolling to his
Holy shit.
find a receiver, and he's brought down. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. Here's the Panthers punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Good punt. Stay right there. Stay right there. Oh, fuck.
No one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
3 yards remain for second down. A play fake for Sermon. Now Lance.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking
Bro.
play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Okay.
On the handoff, Sermon. And he's tackled a yard short.
That's crazy.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw.
Also, the square button, like,
He gets it to the
okay.
one. Out of bounds right there.
That's a fucking wallet, bro.
That's a
Oh
nice
my
job of
word.
working his way open down in the red zone. Look that one in and it
I'm
made a
fucking
beeline
tackling him.
for
I
the
don't want to
goal.
animate.
He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape for the first and goal.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Again with Sermon. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And they'll run with Sermon. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Trey Sermon, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have moved out in front. Gold with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Holy smokes.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Must have no protection for me.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. Dancing to his left.
What? I fucking dive and they don't give me the fucking animation. Oh my god, bro. This game is fucking stupid, bro. I pressed square from 2 days ago.
It's surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because they attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play. And maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down, stopped at the Panthers' 25. 61 yards on the ground for him so far.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, Lance. Got a man, that's Ayuk. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Sermon.
Okay. Okay. Just don't fucking animate. Don't fucking like.
That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
A man like Willard. What up, brother? I need to play my game first before we can run it. Alright, say this. Uh-oh. When did this happen?
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Let me see what transpired
Following the
here.
touchdown.
What happened?
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Did somebody fumble?
Yeah. After he slid.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Oh, damn. That didn't look like a slide to me, but...
Good fucking catch. Let's go, bro.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's Fields. It's caught, Smith. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do
Nerves of steel.
not going to do him any good. My guess,
Man was not gonna be denied.
into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to
6 minutes. This game is not over yet. Let's see how this goes. At the 27-yard line. 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Let's see, and then Panthers come out in pistol
you gotta-
formation.
Yo, Robbie, block for me.
Inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Big run by Marshall. He gets down to the 3-yard line.
Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make
Mm.
sure you get there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
McCaffrey. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around.
You can't.
2nd and goal from the 1. Again,
Oh, geez. You don't have cap space.
for him as they'll stop him right at the line.
Gee.
3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Uh-oh. The GM is cooking up something.
And maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no safety
Oh,
gets
boy.
back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Good job of sliding around in the pocket. There was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage.
Mm. Mm. Fourth and goal, 4 yards away. Can the Panthers get in? They need 6 points here, minimum. Mo is looking at the Panthers very earnestly.
They snap it to Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it.
Damn. Damn.
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Damn.
sir.
Damn. Damn.
Yes, sir.
Damn. Damn.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Damn.
sir.
Damn. 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 Sometimes you just gotta put your faith in the Lord and He'll answer for you. Damn.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. From way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive. As they get it up past the 30.
Electronic Arts gonna Electronic Arts. You running your game right now? Who you face?
The Titans.
Bro, chill out with the running, bro. I need something to get. I ain't sniffing that passing title. You're not using Schwartz? He's got 97 speed. What are you talking about?
Anthony Schwartz.
I should have kept my mouth silent. This dude didn't even know what he had.
98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Look at me helping out another coach. If that isn't grounds to be considered GOAT coach, I don't know what is. That was an that spin move was dirty. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No!
And I'm here to say, I ain't never, ever see Quest run like that before. I ain't never, ever see Quest run like that before. That's crazy. You need to stop here, my boy.
Yo, like, man's gonna get to the edge, bro.
Nigga, your user in the left side of the field. You wonder why Maz can't get to
I was
the
on the
edge.
right side on that one.
Even worse. Even worse.
He ran to the right.
Yikes.
Even worse.
Hot yikes.
Nah, he said that to be an asshole. Hey, nah, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. You say that after that run you just had? That's a dick move. Still, that's a dick move. That's a dick move. That's a dick move, Quest. That's a dick move. The man ran forward, shifted right, span left, and almost took it home. And you're talking about the stick is drifting. That's crazy. But what got you there? Ah, okay.
Gotti.
That was a wild touchdown pass you threw, Cali. I'll tell you that much. I couldn't dream of touchdown passes like that with pressure right in my face.
Sometimes you just gotta trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not onto your own understanding. Say what?
Over the top? That's how you're feeling?
Yes,
over the top?
Damn! The quick score! He is not out of it! He is not out of it!
Whoa!
He
and it looks like
is
Anderson
not
slowed down
out
too?
of it. He's still got the 3 timeouts.
A minute 4. You just need to stop, my boy. Go for 2. You're not in a position to take the field goal. That's crazy.
Well, he 7 points is ties. He doesn't need the 2.
You forget
unless
who he's up against.
Going for the win.
You forget who he's up against. You gotta put pressure on Quest. Quest was about to sit back and then milk up the minute, bro. Willard knows. Will knows. He's seen the tape. Don't do that. As
It was the draft. It was a draft.
The draft, and he was already tilted because he lost to Brandon that game before. So it don't count.
And there's the first stop.
Can he show what
last
he
time
has?
we
What it
took
takes?
the field, T. Higgins cooked us.
Unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37. The Panthers going to use
There's the second stop.
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Saying you got picked off. Them ones.
You know, save those for the posts when you see mans. The picks. Let me get them out of your system now. Save those picks for when you see mans.
No! Stop
Third
it!
and 8. 3rd and 8. 53 seconds left.
Fucking pressing triangle.
I knew he was watching X the whole time. Oh, that hurts. 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 You're sick. You really threw that pass. You really threw that pass. That's wild. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Debo, is he your best weapon?
I'm gonna tell you right now, Quest. That was a Brandon throw. That was a Brandon-esque throw.
What you mean?
It's fucking stupid, bro.
Do you not see the throw he just threw?
Let me.
The one where he threw to the DB?
Back.
The one where he just threw. The man just threw right to the DB. That's Callie's pick. What?
I'm pressing triangle.
That looks like a linebacker to me.
No, Brandon. Brandon. That's good bait. That's good ass bait, Brandon. That's good ass bait. But I'm not on the field. I'm not on the field, so you're not gonna get me triggered by that statement. But I'm letting you and I both know. My DBs are on the field to get stops. I don't care if you're a linebacker or a safety. In that position, even if you can't pick the ball off, knock the ball out at least.
I'm spamming triangle because I know where he's going.
Should have been a pick. Quest has now officially joined the rankings of people who get their checks mailed.
Good pass, Quest. Good pass. You went to your best weapon and it worked out for you.
Brandon say good pass certifies it, and you know 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 it, and you know. Oh, that's gross. That's gross. That's gross. That's gross.
He went to his best weapon on the biggest play of the game.
On the biggest play of the game, and he got and it worked out for him, Malai. And it worked out for Malai. Ooh. That was gross. The man spoke for you. The man spoke for you.
That was a good pass, if you ask me. He went to his best weapon. He went to his best weapon.
But he had deep.
The guy
went to his best weapon.
The guy was in front of George Kittle.
He went to his best weapon.
No, just for context, it's that pick that should have happened right there at the end of the game. I'm not saying Cali wins off of it, but I'm saying that should have been his. In the same breath that your DB had no business running out behind Cali's receiver or Quest's receiver and picking that ball out. Both of those are egregious things.
Alright.
Oh my word, bro.
Nah, you don't play defense against AI. You ain't fooling nobody.
Went to his best weapon.